All right, you guys, let's take a look at what I got from Book Outlet this time. This one is a smaller than normal box, probably about, I don't know, a third or a quarter of what I normally place. Although this box, even though it's smaller, looks like it went through just as much torment as all the others. I don't know why the Book Outlet boxes always have a hard time making it to me. So this is Planet Fashion, 100 Years of Fashion History. I've not done a fashion unit with my daughter yet. I did get her a couple of items for a fashion unit, and the Fun Schooling books, there is a fashion through history type book that I thought she would thoroughly enjoy if we added that to the unit. And so I got this book to go with that Fun Schooling book. I don't actually even have it yet, but it is on my wish list and I will get it at some point. However, I just already have so much for her, so I'm kind of sitting on it and waiting. But I had that in mind when I bought this. I thought it would be a good resource for that unit. So this is a book about trying to love spiders. I've been eyeing this on their website for a couple of months now, and I got this to go with our Charlotte's Web unit. But I also got it because I am terrified of spiders, and I know I'm probably passing that on to my children because I scream like a crazy lady every time I have to kill one, just like my mom did when I was growing up, which is where I assume I get the fear from. So my intent with this was maybe to create some love for spiders for my kids where I don't have the love for spiders. I really am trying hard not to pass it on to them, but yesterday we had one on our ceiling while we were trying to make our Inuit glasses, and I had to kill it, and I screamed like a crazy lady, as I always do. So I'm hoping that this will create a new perspective for my children instead of their mom's craziness every time I kill one. Hector, A Boy, A Protest, and the Photograph That Changed Apartheid. I got this to go with our Africa unit. I read great reviews on this one. Inside of a Dog, What Dogs See, Smell, and Know. And this is, I believe, yes, a young readers edition. And when I say young readers, it looks like it's definitely a middle grade level or so. But it is a nonfiction story about dogs, and my daughter does have the All About Dogs Fun Schooling journal. So I thought that this would be a fun resource to go with that. So this one, My Life as Eva, The Struggle is Real. I was hesitant to get this one. Now I read some reviews on Amazon that said that it was really good for teenage girls. Now my daughter is not a teenager yet. However, I'm planning on reviewing it first. We will see what I find as I go through it. But it's about a girl who has come up through social media all through high school and kind of the effect it had on her perspective. It's supposed to be very positive and uplifting, talking about body image and stuff like that. I'm not sure what she says about it, but I've read that it's good for young girls as far as, I don't know, positive message, but we'll see. It looks like she's very scantily clad in many of these photos, but I'm curious to see what the actual content is, and we will go from there. She is doing vlogging, and so that was part of my motivation to get this, because it's talking about basically being on social media from a young age and how it affected her. Let's see, this one is Selfie Made, and so this is kind of in the same vein. I don't remember all the details about this one, to be quite honest, but it has a lot to do with social media and that type of thing. Gaining a following, I don't know. I'm still learning the social media thing. My daughter understands it much more than I do, so I'm just getting her goodies to help her along. All right, so these, if you have not seen these before, in my previous videos, I get very excited about them. I probably get more excited than my children do. They are lenticular, which means that they move while you turn the pages. And I did not have this particular book in the series. And so I think this may have been my main motivation for placing this last order. And I didn't need or want, well, I shouldn't say want, I always want a lot of books, but I did not need a lot of the books that were there this time around. And I found some really good ones, of course, as I always do. However, I think I wanted this one so badly I was willing to place an entire order and make it worth my while. So those are super fun, and I have, I think, maybe all or at least most in the series. This one is called Dog Days in the City. And actually, let me pull out, it's the second book in this one, The Unlikely Story of a Pig in the City. And so this is, I came across this one when I was looking at dog books for my daughter, and then it was linked to this one, and I thought, you know, we're doing farm studies and we're doing dog units and stuff like that, and this just had such good reviews that I thought these might end up being really good read-alouds. So I'm going to check them out a little bit closer, but they had fabulous reviews, and it talks about a girl, I think she adopts a pig in the city in the first book, and then in the second one she's working at like a dog daycare center or something, adopt-a-thon. And so it, you know, compassion and all sorts of other things involved, but definitely like a middle grade read, but I think they might make some really great read-alouds. So I went ahead and grabbed those. This I got, Maker Comics, Draw a Comic. And it's kind of a walkthrough on how to draw comics. Now, I initially, and it's in a comic form. Isn't that cute? I initially had not really pursued the comic aspect a whole lot, but the Fun Schooling books do have little comic sections. And my kids seem to be really enjoying drawing and sketching. My son seems to really be drawn to those types of pages. And so I thought, well, if we're going to be working on writing stories and such, that perhaps this would be a good way to go. So maybe they'll enjoy that and it'll prompt them to be creative and write. The Voyage of the Dogs. To boldly go where no dog has gone before. Also for the dog unit. Probably about a 6th grade reading level. Okay, this is another one that is a young reader's edition. It's called What the Dog Knows, Scent, Science, and the Amazing Ways Dogs Perceive the World. So this one goes through dogs using their sniffers, mostly. So that's for my daughter's dog unit. This one I've been eyeing for a while. So, oh, look at that. Is it? Oh, it is a signed copy. My daughter's gonna flip. Okay, so my daughter is a dancer and she actually watches this girl on YouTube, or these, yeah, I think it's a photographer, I think, but I don't know. She knows more than I do. And I've been looking at this book for a while thinking that she would love to have it. Just because, I mean, dance is her passion, literally, and she loves watching these videos. She watches all these clips on them taking these pictures. Like, he actually follows them around and they video the whole experience of them posing and taking these pictures and stuff. So I think she's going to be pretty excited to get this and look through it. And I am so, I mean, it's a couple initials, but she's still going to be really excited. That's a pretty cool little bonus. That's the second book I've gotten from Book Outlet that has signatures on it, an author signature, just so you know. Kind of cool. That looks like a Barnes & Noble sticker, so. All right, and this one is called Insta Style, Creating Stunning Photos. Again, just kind of in line with my daughter's interest in the vlogging and social media world. So another one I'm probably going to review a little before I give it to her, just because I'm peeking through. I mean, I don't know what to find in here. It actually looks not bad. I think I favor this one over the last one. But, well, she's really into makeup too. So there's a whole section on makeup in here. So we'll see. Those are my goodies. Not a ton this time, but I really wanted that guy. So if I was going to place an order, I wanted it to be worthwhile. So anyway, hope you found this helpful. I hope you're having a beautiful day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.